guys, today we're going to do something pretty exciting on our Big Green Egg. We've done low and slow pork butt, we've done hot and fast pork butt. Today we're going to do right in the middle, kind of intermediate pork shoulder. That's right, we're going to take this boneless pork shoulder, split it into two nice thin pieces, and we're going intermediate cooking, about 350 degrees. We're going to get texture, bark, flavor, all of that good stuff. And the best part is we're doing it together. Let's get cooking. For our ingredients today, we're going to start off with an 8-pound boneless pork shoulder. And then, we have a lot of different rubs and seasonings available at your local Ace. Today, we're going to use some of that Meat Church Texas sugar and my very own Island Boys coffee rub. We're going to use a little bit of oil today to kind of act as that binder. And then we're going to use a little bit of cola, as you can see over here, because once we get these bark developed, we are going to wrap them and take them the rest of the way and add a little bit of moisture. And then finishing it off today, our Ace exclusive Boom Shakalaka barbecue sauce. We went ahead and refreshed the charcoal, added in our Speedy Light, and now we're gonna go ahead and get this ignited. Like we always do, we're gonna let that Speedy Light fully burn out. Take this up to 200 degrees before we add in our convector. All right, we're sitting right at 200 degrees. Time to add the convector and drip tray. Now, we're gonna go ahead and shut this. We will adjust the top and bottom vents to maintain and hold temperature right at 350 degrees. All right, we've got the shoulder out of the package. We went ahead and patted it dry, and you can see right where they remove the bone, if you will, out of the shoulder. And what we're gonna do is cut through here, and we're just trying to make this kind of almost like filleted out, if you will, like that. Now, the cool thing is I could probably cook it this way if I want, but I'm actually gonna cut it into two individual pieces. So now I can lightly coat these with some oil, season these up, and hopefully at 350 degrees, we're gonna intermediate, cook a little bit faster. Now that we have it all split, we'll go ahead and just add a light coat of oil. Nothing too crazy. We just want it to act as a binder. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of that canola oil that we like. And then we'll go ahead and hit it with some of that Texas sugar. You know what we always say, everyone? You season as light or as heavy as you prefer. We just wanna make sure we get a good coating on there. And then we'll hit it with a little bit of that Island Boys coffee as well. Should give us some deep flavor. Nice thing about both of these rubs is they will pick up the flavor of that Big Green Egg very, very beautifully. Now, we'll go ahead and flip this over, and guess what? Same thing on this side. We'll do a little bit of Texas sugar, a little bit of Island Boys. Seasoning is all done. We're gonna let these sit while the Big Green Egg gets up to today's cooking temp, 350 degrees. We are all preheated to 350 degrees. Time to add the pork. We've got a nice clean drip tray in there, which is what we want. We will set this guy right back here on the drip tray, and we'll set this one right here. Now, next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and close this. We're not even gonna come back and check this for about an hour. So we'll leave it alone for the first hour. Come back and do a 1-hour check-in. Here we are right at that 1-hour mark. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Yeah, that is perfect. Now, the reason we're here at the 1-hour mark, first and foremost, we wanna start checking temperature. And look at that, we're sitting about 130 degrees. We'll check this one as well. And we're sitting about 125 degrees. Now, we're gonna go ahead and close this. We'll come back and check it in another half hour. Our target temperature is gonna be 175 degrees before we foil wrap it and hit it with a little bit of cola. All right, here we are right at that 1.5 hour mark, and let's do a little temperature checking in here. And it looks like we're sitting about 163 degrees. So we'll go ahead and give this about another 15 minutes. And then we're gonna come back here and check temps. Should be good to go. So we'll see you back 15 minutes. Here we are right at that hour and 45-minute mark. And look at that. We are perfect. We're actually a little bit over, but I'm not worried about that at all. It just means we should get the next part faster. So we're gonna go ahead now and show you how we add these into the foil pouch, add a little bit of cola, get them all wrapped. Well, we went ahead and wrapped the first one, and we'll go ahead and wrap the second one as well, and we'll get the rest of that cola added in there. Now, basically, we're just folding this up, making an envelope so we can get ready to get these back on the Big Green Egg and get them cooked to that magic 200, 203 degrees, or until they're tender and start to shred. Here we are right at the 3 hour and 15 minute mark, and look at that. That is pulling beautifully. Now, we're gonna go ahead and leave this covered. We're gonna take these off, get them into the kitchen, and we're gonna let these rest for about a half hour before we get in there and do some shredding, but I think I should probably try this guy. Well, here we go. We have rested for 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and unwrap this. Now, I'm also gonna save the juices because, I mean, we made them, right? We should save them so that we can use them. So what I will do is go ahead and put that into a pan, and let's pour all of those juices in there like that. Now, I've got my insulated gloves on, and look at this. I could just get right in here and shred that by hand. Yeah, I could use claws if I wanted to, but that right there, 3 hours, 15 minutes for some simply amazing pork. And then look at that. Look at that bark. Look at that smoke ring. That is so perfect. All right, we'll show you how we top it off with a little bit of rub and then add a little bit of sauce to it to get this finished and ready for whatever we want. Or hey, leave it alone, leave it neutral, use it for a lot more. Now, let's say you've tried this and you've figured out, you know what, I'm gonna season it a little bit more and sauce it. Here's what you do. Just go ahead and give it a little toss with some more Island Boys, and then hit it with a little bit more of that Texas sugar, and then boom, shakalaka, right? Add that sauce in there and give it some good coverage like that, and then just get in there and mix it up. Now, the best part about this is you can sauce it just like this, and you are into pulled pork sandwiches, or if you want to use it for fried rice, tacos, other things, just leave it alone and don't season it anymore or sauce it. That, so good. Look at that. I will tell you this, this came out exceptional. I'm so happy that I thought about that, splitting it in half and getting 2 nice pieces, because now I have bark on the top, bottom, sides, everything. Now, we did go a little bit intermediate, right? We went a little bit hot and fast today. Got this done in about 3 hours and 15 minutes by slicing it in half and making 2 smaller pieces. But let's say you're thinking, I want to go lower and slower. Well, stay tuned, because we've got that video coming up next. Now, this guy I've been waiting for right here. Cheers. Actually, I've also been waiting for that piece right there too.